Hello and welcome to the incredibly influential and highly successful podcast. I am incredibly influential.
And I am highly successful.
Is there anyone you wanna dedicate this episode to? By the way, because I feel like there might be someone who just had a special day recently.
You know what? Let me think real hard about it. All right.
Maybe about 2 days ago.
Does anybody come to mind, Nick?
Only the most important person in your life.
I guess we're dedicating the episode to me. I didn't remember having a birthday, but
I'm gonna hit you with a fucking train.
well,
Uh,
I feel like you're spoiling it a
everyone,
little bit, Jennifer.
guys, if you can hear Jennifer in the background, she's asking if we've done my birthday special episode yet. And we are now, bitches. Happy birthday to me. We're recording
Oh,
this.
that's who you were talking about.
Shut the fuck up.
You threw me
We were
off whenever you
doing.
said most
Shut the
important in my
fuck up.
life.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. We're recording this on.
Birthday boy's not very nice now, is he?
Shut the fuck up. We're recording this on Thursday, September 22nd. And that was 2 days after my birthday. The last episode came out on my birthday. So, yay, I'm 20. There's been 2 decades of incredibly influential. Can you believe it? It's insane.
2 decades too many, if you ask me.
2 decades too many, or rather, 2 decades too few. I
No, that's not what I meant to say.
I think perhaps there's not been enough. And I'm glad I corrected you on that because I know your true feelings on the matter. You
No.
little bitch. You
No,
little bitch.
That's what I meant to say.
You fucking horse rider. You fucking chicken fucker. I don't know.
Is this abuse? Can I report you for this?
To whom? To whom?
I guess I didn't think
Our
about that.
audience hears it every time, and they don't give a shit.
Yeah,
don't
really.
give a
Our
shit.
audience out here needs to stand up for me.
They're enabling.
Let's rally
It's
together.
great.
Have you checked out what's been on the Twitter lately? Has there been stuff on the Twitter lately?
Yeah, there was a very sweet birthday message for me. It was really sweet. I'm very touched.
Well, I didn't get a birthday message. I feel like I'm a little.
It's because you suck.
I don't know what's happening.
It's from our dearest viewer, Justin Connor, one of our patrons as well. Dear incredibly influential, I wish you the happiest of birthdays and celebrate with you this exciting day. Let us know what you end up doing today. I shall. So, let's talk about sort of the lead up to the big day and then the big day as well.
Yes.
So, I guess big thing to mention is that we had some family friends over for my birthday weekend. It wasn't.
Well, can I just preface this by saying that I wasn't invited?
I mean, how were you gonna come up here?
I would have liked to have at least been invited.
No.
Okay.
In fact, I specifically remembered telling you that you weren't invited because I knew they were coming. We literally did not have room for you. We had to take 2 cars. To get to my birthday dinner.
I could have figured it out.
So it was so my 2 family friends. Long time ago, we had an exchange student. Shout out Robert. I don't know if you listen to the podcast, but you totally should. But yeah, shout out Robert. So he had 2 friends, and they came out here because my parents have sort of adopted them over the years. Like literally, it's been 10 years since they've seen him. But they still come over to our house. Like they still cross the country to do it. So, I think it's safe to say that my parents have basically just adopted them. So they came out here, and then one of their like close friends / like siblings came out here as well. So that was cool. They didn't come out here for me. They were just kind of out there for my parents, and it was just a coincidence. But we all went to dinner on Sunday night, because everyone was kind of busy on Tuesday, which was when my birthday was. So we all just kind of went out on Sunday. And one of my family friends, is vegan, like fully vegan, and then has a bunch of other dietary restrictions. And I specifically requested that we go to the meat place. It's not called the meat place, but I call it the meat place, just so I could like sit across from her and just like stare at her while I ate different kinds of meats.
That's not very kind of you. That's kind of a little hurtful. Mean, I'm sure that she thought.
They have a good salad bar, far better than I thought it was. But I've never been to the salad bar at Fogo de Chao. That's what it was, by the way. It's Fogo de Chao. It's a churrasco dinner. It was delicious. I don't know if you've ever been to a churrasco dinner, or audience if you've ever been to one. But basically,
tell the
what
audience
they do,
and me what it is, because I have not a single clue.
So basically, what they do is they have all these different meats on skewers, and they have a little plate with the skewer and a sword with them. So they will use the sword and chop off the meat and give you like small slices of different kinds of meat. So they've got different servers all around, and you have a little like drink coaster thing, except it's not a drink coaster because you flip it for if you want meat or if you want them to stop. So it's like red and green. And the first time I went to one of those, I was a little kid. I was going through a growth spurt, as I often did, and I apparently I had felt that perhaps they were not going fast enough, so I held up my card and it was green. I was like, "Bring on the beef!" So that was fun. But yeah, I had a nice birthday dinner. We came home. We tried to get a Carvel ice cream cake, but they were all sold out. So instead we got two Uncle Harry's. And speaking of Uncle Harry's, my mom has actually met the real Uncle Harry.
So the one and only? Cool.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Who's Uncle Harry?
He runs.
Is he like
ice
Wendy's?
Cream cake. He has no, because Wendy is the owner's daughter. Uncle Harry actually ran the business, and my mom worked for a donut factory back when I was like a toddler, like 3 or 4, and she went there to discuss a merger between the donut factory and him, but I don't think it worked out. But still, it was a great ice cream cake. I can see why they wanted to merge with him. He did a really good job. So yeah, I had a nice Uncle Harry's cake that I just finished last night, I think. And yeah, so on Sunday that was what happened. And then I had a whole schedule sort of planned out over the week, because we were going to have a test on, what was it, Thursday, so today. So on Tuesday we were going to have one last lesson for the chapter, and on Wednesday I had put together a little study group so that way we could all study before the test, which was going to be today. But unfortunately, on Monday I found out that my professor had COVID, and that the entire week he would not be there, so we would not have class in person. So now I think the test is on Tuesday, and everything, my whole schedule just got totally messed up. So I was so planned out and ready to go on. I was so ready to go on Tuesday and be like, oh yeah, I'm ready to learn. And then on Wednesday I was gonna be like, all right, here we go, let's all study. And then on Thursday I was gonna ace that test. But my plans fell through. The best laid plans of mice and men often go awry, as they often say.
That's why I'm never here on time, because this is always the best best podcast. No mistakes. Yes.
I don't think that's what the saying means, but
no. Trust me. That's why I'm always late, because I know what you just said. Best plans are the ones that never work out. So I'm pretty sure that's what you said.
But
right?
that doesn't mean that it's a deliberate reason to not follow your plans.
No, it's not deliberate. It's an accident every single time, and that's why our podcast is the best every single time.
You were an accident. Fuck you.
Hey man, it's all right. I can admit it.
I wasn't. I was planned. They wanted me.
Good for you.
Can you
They wanted
believe?
me after the accident, all right?
Can you believe my fucking parents wanted me? Damn, I can't. But yeah. Oh, I
I don't know
guess
if
we
they wanted
should
you
dedicate the
specifically.
episode. I think
I
we
think
should
they just wanted
dedicate.
something, and you were what came out, and they were like, I guess, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I guess we should also dedicate it to them because, literally they've kept me alive for 20 years. So, shout out to them for wasting the last 20 years of their life.
I would give them
Yeah.
at least 16 years, you know?
No,
I
no.
feel like,
All 20. All 20.
20, I don't know.
Yeah, cuz my dad hasn't stopped like financially supporting me, neither has my mom even when like the custody is shifted. Take they've never like taken their ball and went home. So that's, more than some people would do.
Yeah,
But
cool. Cool, man. That's nice for you.
I tried not to rub it in too hard, I knew it was gonna be offensive for you no matter how I said it, so I tried not
That's
to rub it in too hard.
Hey, man, that's fine. It's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's a nice
Sucks to
story.
not have a dad, doesn't it? Sucks to not have a dad.
No,
Fuck
it's fine.
I'll make you cry one of these days. I'll make you cry one of these days. I'll do it. It'll be beautiful. But yeah, my plans all went askew through a spanner in the works. So yeah, I just sort of have been chilling this week. I still did the little study session on Wednesday. That was fun. It was nice to, get a chat with some people in the class. When someone
I
actually
also
did
wasn't
reach
invited to
out to me,
that.
I mean, I don't know if it would have helped you, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
I just like to be invited to things. I'm not sure if you noticed that.
I know you do. And you know what? I'll try in the future. But I invite you to this every week.
You do, but it doesn't sound like an invitation.
And I pay you.
An invitation,
And
I feel
I pay you.
like an invitation kind of sounds like something that's like an option, but I feel like you don't present it as an option, invitation
like-
sort of thing. And it
I would say it's like an invitation to
behind the
porn.
scenes here, he's actually a little mean to me, believe it or not. I
Fuck
know
you,
it's
shut up.
crazy from what you
Suck
hear
a
on the
dick.
podcast.
Suck a fat dick. Back to my story. Stop. Last episode, last week, I had a huge fucking tangent, and
I never even got to Sunday. I just got to Saturday.
shut the fuck up.
I told the people they might hear about my week eventually. Never know.
Never. So anyhow, we went. I didn't really do anything Monday. I was just like, oh shit, my plans are fucked. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. And then on Tuesday, I took the vegan family friend to the airport that night, and yeah, I guess I was. I think I just spent most of that day like worrying, like, oh shit, is the study group fucked? And like, will I still remember all this shit by the time the test comes? It was ridiculous. So, and then Tuesday was my actual birthday, so I did that. I came home. My stepmom had made some lasagna, so I ate some lasagna, and then oh yeah, I streamed for like 4 hours. Can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, no, I streamed for 4 hours. It was crazy. And
that's crazy because that's like not even a long amount of time.
Shut up.
I feel like that's less than the average, and he's congratulating himself. He's patting himself on the back. He's like, "Wow,
the impressive
4 hours."
The impressive part is that it was less than a 4-hour stream, but I beat Fallout New Vegas in like 3 hours and 20 minutes. So, which is like a personal best for me, and I feel like I could get it lower if I wanted to.
Hey man, I can beat games fast too. You know what I mean? I just can't beat Fallout New Vegas very fast because I've never beat it not fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I beat it very fast for myself, and I felt very cool about that. It was really awesome. So,
was that the goal?
Yeah.
Was it just fast?
Yeah, I wanted to. What I wanted to do was I wanted to make it kind of as long as possible, but also I wanted to beat it before midnight, so it would be like,
You know
oh,
what
he
you
beat
should
it before his
do
birthday was
next
over.
time? You should name the title of the stream, like not stopping the stream until I finish this game. You know what I mean? But then
I
you choose an
named it
actual long
birthday
game.
stream.
You know what I mean?
But it's birthday stream. That's the point. Anywho, getting off topic. Yeah, so I just had a very low key birthday this year. It was very chill. We didn't really
That's pretty cool,
do
man.
anything. People were just busy and stuff. It was fine.
Do you think it's time for the ad?
Yeah. What? Time for what? Sorry.
The ad.
Cut out there.
Our gracious sponsors. Yeah, it's a halfway point, isn't it?
No, it's 15 minutes.
Yeah, I thought we talked about this beforehand. Weren't we gonna do a short thing today?
No.
Oh. Well, that's not what I remember.
No.
Okay.
What the fuck? Where did you hear that from?
We were talking literally before this, don't you remember?
I literally never said that. No, we need a full episode this week.
I wish we had proof, but I'm being gaslit.
Dude, I think you're gaslighting me into thinking that I'm gaslighting you. This is like gaslighting inception here, because no, I never said that. We're filming a whole episode today. We need to film a whole episode every week. You know that, right?
Well, I'm just telling you that's not what he said a minute ago, but that's whatever. It's whatever, man.
I know.
Fine.
I think you might have misinterpreted something I said because
No. It's okay. You know, gaslight me all you want. It's fine. I understand.
No, I am absolutely sure that you have misinterpreted what I've said. For that, I apologize. But no, this was fully intended to be a full stream. Or not full stream, full podcast. God damn it. Got me.
Wow, see, we got him. We got him making mistakes out here. He's stumbling.
Fuck you. I had I had a rough week. I had a whole bunch of plans, and now they're ruined.
Oh no, such a rough week. You went to go eat food, and then your professor got COVID. What a hard life for Nick.
Yeah, he's probably going through it a lot worse. Not gonna lie, it seems like it's kicking his ass. From what I've heard.
It's not like, you know, I didn't have COVID like a week or two ago. You know, I don't have a dad. You know, which you already planned to rub in my face one time this stream. You know what I mean?
That was your second or third time you had it. You're fine.
No, it was only my second time. Plus, you rubbed in that I don't have a dad, which kind of feels a little hurtful as well.
I mean, that's just funny.
Let's not forget about that.
Funny.
You know, I don't appreciate.
No, that's just fucking funny. That's just fucking funny.
Rudeness.
I'm sorry, man. I can't help it. I can't help it. This is just me. You know, I'm not one of those motherfuckers who puts on that fake shit. I've only ever done one fake episode of this podcast.
Yeah,
I've only ever done one.
No. Right.
Oh damn, we almost had another banger episode in our hands.
She said no. Like when I was gonna ask her, she was like no, and I was like, okay.
That's funny. That's fucking funny. Yeah, we almost had another guest episode with Highly Successful's girlfriend, but I think we said we were gonna wait to do that until you made until you guys made any milestones, and it doesn't sound like you guys are doing that, or you're really.
Oh, were we supposed to do it for our milestone? We already passed a year, so if we were supposed to do it for the milestone, you know, we missed it.
It's been longer than a year. It's been way longer than a year.
Well, now it has, because it's past a year.
No, but like it's been like 2 years.
No, not until next July.
No, because you guys started dating in 2020.
2020?
I swear to God.
No, we met. I swear to God. You know, I don't consider meeting somebody as when, you know, the dating started. You know what I mean, right?
No, you guys were dating by like December 2020, dude.
No, that's when we met.
No, I think you're confused. You met last summer. You met in that summer. you were dating by December. Trust me, dude.
Think so.
How is it that I remember when you guys started dating better than you do, bro?
No. I wrote it down mentally in my mind. What day? Because it's the day that we started dating. Boom, it's right there in my mind.
What day is it? What is your anniversary? Your exact one?
July 31st. Of course.
Is she in the room with you right now?
Yeah, she's right over there.
Jennifer, did he get it right?
Hey, Jennifer, he wants to know if I got it right.
What day?
I said July 31st.
I forgot the day you asked me out.
Don't gaslight me. We already had him gaslighting me.
Oh my god, I was right. I knew.
Yeah.
I knew it.
No, I'm being gaslit so badly.
You're not being gaslit. You can't be gaslit if it's by two people.
No, we can. You definitely can. That's definitely that definitely can't happen.
If you're
Are you trying to gaslight me on gaslighting right now? Is that what's happening?
If you're outvoted 2-1, then you're not being gaslit. You're just wrong, bro.
No, that's definitely not true.
Especially when it's by two super geniuses like me and Jennifer, bro. Trust and believe.
He's gaslighting me about gaslighting right now. I can't.
I'm not.
You know what? Did not. The title of this episode. It's not going to be birthday special. It's going to be gaslighting the podcast at this point.
You asked her out all the way in 2020. You asked her out all the way in 2020.
Oh, and of course she walks out of the room before she had a chance to justify herself for lying.
I saw you guys do a Christmas post together back in 2020. And
yeah, we were friends then.
No, you weren't. You were boning. You were 100% boning, dude. On God.
We weren't dating until July. I just said that.
No.
I'm standing by because I know that I'm being gaslit, and as soon as she comes back,
she better being gaslit, bro. This is just what happened. Dude, I swear to God, I can remember you guys had been cagey about whether you guys were together for months in 2020.
Because we weren't together. We got together in 2021 in July. How many times must I tell you, sir?
It was not in July. You guys were together in early 2021 because you guys were together when I was with my ex, who shall not be named on this podcast.
Your ex, who shall not be named on this podcast, of course.
You guys were together then. You guys were.
Look.
On God,
we didn't start dating until July. That's what I keep trying to tell you.
But you guys were together. That's the thing. If you had been on one date, then you were dating. That's what that is.
No.
It doesn't mean you were exclusive yet, but you were dating.
No, now you're getting into semantics, and I don't like semantics.
When was your first date, Daniel?
I don't remember dates.
Okay,
specific dates.
You do not remember what day your first date was. I think you're being kind of a bad boyfriend, to be honest.
I don't.
You got to remember all of them.
I don't feel like that. No, I have a.
You got to get it tattooed on your left butt cheek, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that you have like that tattoo crossed out and then planted on your butt like 15 times, right?
It's upwards of 30 now. It's upwards of 30 now. Oh God!
The next girl sees it, they're just like, "Why do you have so many crossed out dates?"
It's just a whole butt cheek just covered in black ink.
I hope you didn't choose to start it like real big, because you.
It's like that John Mulaney bit, right? When you're doing like the big bubble letters for the airport poster, you're like, give me a big old A. Give me a.
Do you just put the date, or do you put like where? Do you put like how much information is just?
It's really small, so I just have like a magnifying glass, and I just read it off that. But it magnifies.
But how do you magnifying glass if it's? Do you have like two mirrors, like in a perfect angle?
I go in the mirror and I get the magnifying glass and I look back at it, because you got to be able to look back at it. It's very important. So and then that's how I read it. Yeah. It's a complicated system of
Yes,
mirrors and
yes,
magnifying glass.
of course. After hearing all that, of course he's the one in the right, guys. Of course.
I
What
am.
was
I
I thinking?
absolutely am.
No,
I
no, no, no. What
absolutely am.
what was I thinking? Of course, I should just get tattoos all over my left butt cheek.
If you got to move over to the right butt cheek, then I mean that's on you, dude. But
Have you yet?
no,
Even with the big bubble letters, you still have space.
I make do. I've got a fat ass, bro. What can I say? What can I say? I'm rocking a big juicy butt. It's what I was born with. It's a
But
curse.
you're definitely reaching maximum capacity though, aren't you?
No, I think I've got a solid 20 more dates on there.
You get 20 more dates. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
solid. I got a big juicy dumper, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I do not know what to tell you, but I got a Cadillac ass. I'm sorry. If that's a crime, call me a criminal. and send me to jail. Send me to jail where they will all appreciate my ass as well.
Well,
damn
I
right.
feel like having a big ass, that's like the worst place you want to have a big ass, right? I don't know.
I know, but again, I cannot tell a lie, except for all the lies that I've told. I tell a lot of them. Or do I? Maybe that was a lie. Maybe that was
guys,
the first lie
I think
ever
that
told.
was no, guys. That I think was an admission of guilt. Finally, we got one. Maybe not of guilt, but of lying.
I am a mystery wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in a riddle, wrapped in a question.
Yes,
with
of course, that's totally what you are.
With a healthy layer of I don't know what the fuck is going on, wrapping it as a neat little bow. And you will never figure me out. You'll never peg me down. Haha, pegging because I got a big ass. Haha, that's funny.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
So back to the topic in question. Nick. When was your first date, Daniel? Daniel-san?
When was my first date?
Yeah.
It was probably before July, if that's what you want me to say.
I swear to God. You better figure it out right now, or Jennifer's gonna be real mad at you. Because
no, I feel as though. Actually, you know what, Jennifer? Now that you're back, can you tell her that you were gaslighting me?
Do you remember our first date?
Oh my God, are you messaging her right now?
I'm not, but I wish I was. I really wish I was.
There's no way that she just asked me that.
I should be. Yeah, but no. You guys were together way before July. Bullshit.
Our first date. If I had to pick one.
Month, day, and year.
It was after.
No.
It was after work. You know what? Yeah, let's interrogate Nick instead. Yeah, let's shift it to Nick.
No. We've already talked enough about me. We're talking about you now. This is what you wanted. You wanted to talk about you. So now we're doing it. We're talking about you.
Well, I don't have a date for you, but let me paint a picture for you.
Month, day, year. Month, day, year. We need to hear the exact date. The exact
Where's your proof?
One. Yeah, we need to hear the exact date right now.
That's right. How many first dates does Nick have? I don't know how many first dates Nick has. But, probably at least, the same number that's on his butt cheek, I have to assume.
Yeah. Ooh.
Just go into... Okay, you know what? You can step out for a little bit. Go get your magnifying glass. Count them for me.
I feel like if I leave you alone with the audience, you'll poison them against me. And I don't feel like that's a wise decision.
You're right. Bring your entire computer setup to the bathroom. Go wireless for a second.
I haven't done it before. Don't act like I haven't done it before.
Whatever. Exactly. So since you're used to it already, just go.
But there's no room for it on the counter once I get out the big mirror setup. But
It's all right. It's
also,
all right.
you're
You can just put it on the floor.
stalling. You're stalling because you don't know the date, and that
Come
is fucked
in.
up.
TikToks? Show what TikToks you got? Huh?
Wow! You're literally He's literally called in
Wait,
his brother to help him stall
wait,
right
which
now.
one? What? I'm about to
He
play what one?
he's literally called in his brother. Hi, Dylan.
sh-
Hi, Dylan.
Should I
Thanks
play
for
it or should I
interrupting the
just
show. Thanks for
or should I just wait
interrupting the
until it
show,
comes out?
Dylan. God damn it. God
The
damn
thing
it. This
is,
is how we're
and look,
spending the birthday special.
look
Fuck
at
you.
this. Yeah,
All right.
this game might be a fun one. Right
We'll
here,
be
you
right
see?
back. Ad read time. This episode has been generously sponsored by skunknuggetparenting.com, run by my own talented mother. Parenting is hard. Sometimes kids and parents are like night and day. It can be very hard to get on the same page with them, and a lot of parents have anxiety that maybe they're doing it all wrong. Luckily, there is a service out there that can help. Skunk Nugget Parenting Solutions is a company that provides parent coaching services, resource referrals, and psychological profiling, along with 24/7 phone and text access in an all virtual program. Plus, the first consultation is free. In order to get this amazing service, please visit skunknuggetparenting.com. That is skunknuggetparenting.com. Thank you to Skunk Nugget Parenting Solutions for sponsoring this episode. Thank you all for listening. And now, back to the podcast. Hey guys, I decided to move the Doctor Who Dong Watch to right after the ad break because that's going to be really great for all my sponsors. But, Doctor Who Dong Watch, did we see Matt Smith's junk this week? And no, we didn't. Welcome back to the show. We finally got the interlopers out of the other room, and we can get back to the pressing questions, which is what day was it, Daniel-san?
Your birthday? I think it was on the 20th, right?
No, that wasn't the date we were talking about. We've moved past my birthday.
Yeah, I guess we have.
Yeah. Also, you said you were announcing that you got me a present on the podcast. So how about maybe if you
do you have
got
proof of this so-called announcement that you're talking about? Because I don't.
I mean, maybe if you got me a good enough present, I'll stop asking you about what day it was. But till then, I feel like there's a more pressing issue. I feel like perhaps it would be wise of you to either bribe me or give me the information I want to know. So, ball's in your court, but I'm Michael fucking Jordan. So
I was thinking, right? About getting my friend Nick the choice of several games. And I was gonna give him, these were the choices that I was thinking, right? Right. I was thinking, my friend Nick, he wants, I want to give him a new game, right? I don't want to give him one of those old games, right? Because he's probably played a lot of the good ones already, right? I was thinking, what are some games that he doesn't have, right?
Mm-hmm.
That maybe he could like get into his life, so to speak, right?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And I was thinking maybe I could buy him Silk Song, right? Whenever that comes out, because I know how much he loved the first one, right?
And what was my other choice?
Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Or
the third choice, because of course all good things come in three. I was gonna think maybe I'll buy you the season pass for Overwatch. So you have three different choices. Overwatch 2.
Now let's think about this logically here, right?
Sure.
So, let's think about this morally. Activision Blizzard is going to use that money to pay off the lawsuit of the woman who committed suicide because she was sexually harassed there. Ubisoft is going to use that money to pay off the sexual harassment lawsuits.
Well, I would think that they would use like a decent amount of money, to make up for the money they paid the people to make the game, right?
They already
Because
paid them.
they've
That
already
already happened.
Well, you didn't listen to what I said. I feel like you heard part of it and you assumed the rest. That's not what I said. Nick, what I said was that they invested the money into these people to make them the game, right? They're probably going to use that money now to recoup that investment, right? Um, you know, and then what you do with the profits, I would assume part of those profits will go towards development of future titles and games. And then the rest will be, to pay some of the higher up people, you know what I mean, right? Managers and all that, So I feel like, there's lots of money going lots of places. It's hard to pinpoint exactly where, like,
But
if you had to
that's not
just
how
choose
money
just one
works.
place, right?
If
Well, I know,
you
but
give someone money,
I feel like
if you
you're
give
doing
someone
that though,
money,
right? Like you're telling me exactly one place where it's gonna go, right? But I'm saying that it's a little bit more widespread, and I feel like it's not quite as easy as you seem to be implying that it is. That's all what I'm trying to say, man.
but if you give them money, then you are financially responsible for how they spend all of that money.
Not necessarily.
No, necessarily. That's how that happens. Because
Well,
you
okay.
can't
Well, think
pick
about it
and
this way,
choose
Nick. Right?
what they use that money for.
Okay. Well, Nick. Let's say you're right for just a second, right? Not just for the sake of this argument that I'm gonna say, right? If I buy the games, then you can enjoy those games guilt free since you know that you didn't pay any money for them
But I know that
and that
money
you're
went
not
to them in
financially
general.
responsible.
But I know that money went to them in general.
I
And I
know,
know that
but you
you could
can
use that money for something more ethical.
like what? What would I use the money for instead?
Well, you could not give it to people who are going to use it to pay off sexual harassment lawsuits, and you could not use it to give it to Activision Blizzard, who are paying off a suicide lawsuit. Honestly, if I had to make the moral choice, I think I haven't heard anything about the Hollow Knight developers.
Yeah, they're
About
pretty
Team Cherry.
unproblematic. Yeah.
Yeah, I have heard nothing about Team Cherry. Um, but also it doesn't even have its own Wikipedia page, so maybe there's just not enough details about the studio itself. But
They're a small team, indie developers,
they
Indie
are, yeah.
developers, I feel like, they're most of the time they're a little bit they're a bit most of the time, you don't really hear a lot about them because there's
Yeah.
less people to screw up, I guess,
It was a Kickstarter game, but
I
it
do
appears
remember
to
that
be
actually. Yes, a long, long time ago.
it does appear to be a like one of the Kickstarter games that actually has delivered a full working product. Even if I don't like that product very much, even if it doesn't appeal to me, they delivered a full product.
They
It
did.
is
I
a
don't even
whole
think they
game,
hit like
and that's
their
better
like
than
top
I
goal.
think
I think they hit like pretty high goal
their
though.
goal was 57,000 and they went way
Well,
past it.
I know, but you know how they have like different goals after you finish the first one,
Yeah.
right? I don't think they hit their final goal that they set, which was like a really big number. I think they
Well,
got
they've got enough for a fucking
pretty
sequel. So,
well.
they're fine.
Well,
They are just fucking
that's
fine.
not from the Kickstarter though. That's probably from
From
the
profits, yeah.
sales. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, I feel like the moral choice between those three is the game that I would least enjoy myself playing. But
So you want Silk Song. That's all you had to say.
I don't want it. But
No, Nick.
if those are my only three choices, honestly, I would prefer you Honestly, you know what? You know what? I would prefer that instead of buying me a game, I would prefer you give that money to charity. You know what? Because I was going to do a little charity event myself on October 1st, just to, you know, just to feel good about myself. Uh, I lost my grandmother to complications of cancer before we started this podcast. About a month before we started this podcast, um, she had cancer a while ago, and then she had gotten some treatments for it, but that kind of messed her up even more. And then she got cancer of the blood, and so it was only a matter of time before it happened. Because she was in her 80s as well, so it's not like she had that much fortitude to fight it. So she unfortunately passed away. But I'm doing a little charity event in on October 1st for breast cancer research. So how about you just save your money and then you can do some charity then? How about that? You know,
So
that would be better.
you don't like any of the options I gave you?
There's two that I would rather not have just for moral reasons. And then I don't really like the Hollow Knight gameplay because I don't like 2D platformers that much. And also, Souls-like games aren't really my cup of tea most of the time.
Didn't you say that you thought that Dark Souls was a good game?
I haven't finished it, so that should tell you how I really feel about it.
You should try
I haven't
Elden Ring.
finished it.
It's like Dark Souls, but like a little bit more approachable than like the Dark Souls games.
No, I like Pain.
You like Pain? Then you'd love the games.
I get enough pain every week from trying to fucking schedule with you. And speaking of pain, let's roll back to this painful question that you apparently don't want to answer. Is what do you have you come up with a date now? Now that you've spent enough time stalling, you got a date for me, my man?
You know, off the top of my head, I don't. But if I really go back into my phone and I do some research, I could try to see what I can do. Give me just a second.
Do you really have to do research on it? Really?
This looks December.
That is not a good sign, dude. You can't
No,
you can't be announcing yourself like this, dude. If this were me, you could not pay me to release this information in a public setting. If I were in your shoes, that I had completely forgotten my real anniversary with my girlfriend.
No,
you could not fucking pay me.
Real anniversary.
It's not your real anniversary because you guys were together months before then.
Well,
months.
You know, I feel like, you know, whenever there's like a not very well defined transitionary state between friend and girlfriend, right? You gotta establish a date, right? And that's the date that I told you, the date that we both established, right? Now, where the transition actually happened could have been earlier, but like I said, it's
the transition had happened.
It's kind of in a nebulous period where there's not a specific
Christmas.
one day, right? Right, because there was a nebulous no date period or like many dates period. You know, we decided.
When did you break up with your ex? When did you break up with your ex? Because that one is like a solid day. That is a solid date that you could give me.
Like, I'm trying to figure out the relevance of this question now.
Because I remember your ex gave you drama because you were posting pictures with Jennifer. So
did she give me drama?
Yes, she did. How do I remember this and you don't?
The thing is, I feel like drama happens around me more than it happens to me, you know?
But why do I remember more about your own personal life than you do?
Because I'm the main character.
Yes, so you should remember
and you
this
live
shit.
For the main character.
I don't. I don't live for you. I am a god. I don't even like that you insinuated that I live for you. I am a god.
Let's see here.
But no, you had a Christmas post in 2020. You went to go see the lights with her, and it caused a whole bunch of drama. I remember this. It was almost 3 fucking years ago now, but I remember this.
You know,
Or
it's
2
almost
fucking
3 years ago. Oh wait, yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was almost 2 whole years ago, but I remember. I'm not stupid. You've since deleted it, by the way. Which is not a good move, because that was the first time you ever took a picture with her. You should definitely have kept it up. Again,
I'm trying to think if this picture ever existed, because I don't remember.
You could ask Jennifer about it, because she remembers. She remembers it quite well.
Is there like a Wayback Machine or something for this,
I'm not sure, but Jennifer's brain is probably a Wayback Machine, and she's going to be really mad that you've forgotten this, and she's going to hear this on the podcast on Tuesday when it comes out. So, I think you're just digging this hole deeper and deeper, my man.
I feel like you likes to start digging and then say that I'm the one digging. I didn't bring any of this up. You did, if we really want to point fingers here.
But if you were a better boyfriend, you would be prepared for this. Because you've always got to be prepared when somebody... Yeah, rule number 1 for the whole audience, for when you're in a relationship, you always need to be prepared with your story when someone asks, because your significant other will get upset if you forget it. Always remember your anniversary.
I like to think that
always remember your first date as well. Your first date and your anniversary are usually a pretty good thing to remember. Like, if you remember like the exact thing you did on your first date,
I like to think that our relationship means more than remembering 1 or 2 dates,
It's not about that. It's about that you care enough about the relationship that it pops up in your mind, and subconsciously she's like, wow, so it was a really important day for him, and he really enjoyed it, and he really loved spending time with me. That is what she's looking for, So if you don't remember that anniversary, if you don't remember that, then it means that they're not important to you. That's at least in my experience, that's what they feel, So all you have to do is remember your what you did on your first date, when your anniversary was.
See, I can remember what I did on the first date, and when I can remember when the first date was, if that makes more sense. You know what I mean, right?
I mean, you've got one of two.
Because here's the thing, right? I feel like that early on, it's hard to like know how important it was going to be, like this much later. You know what I mean, right? So I feel like you gotta give me a little bit of leeway here. Whenever
but
you
I
ask for
guarantee
specific
you,
dates,
Jennifer
remembers.
Right? But I guarantee you, she remembers, and she's pissed that you don't. That's the truth.
I don't feel like she's as upset as you like to say that she is.
No, because she doesn't stick up for herself as much as I would like her to. But
I feel like you're more upset than she is, to be honest.
I can tell you deep down, it does hurt her feelings. That's all I can say. Maybe I can't talk about how extensive it is, but I can tell you for a fact that it does not feel good when you remember all these details about your partner and they don't.
Yeah, man, I know. I got you. I feel you.
So when she does correct you about when your first date was, you write that shit down.
Again, though, I feel like this doesn't answer the question. When did we start dating? And I told you the date already.
But it's not July. It was before then.
No, it is.
It was months before then.
No.
You guys were dating in at least January. Bare minimum January 2021. If not before then.
We were just, up until the point where we started dating, we were just really good friends who hung out all the time.
No.
At least officially. Officially, that's what we were.
I'm gonna have to do some additional research. But
why are you so investigative here? I feel
I have a working lead. I have a working lead right now.
About what? Are you investigating right now? Is that what's happening?
I'm investigating all of you. I investigate everyone. I know everything. So my lead, my working theory right now is that you guys had a bit of like drama stuff going on around July of 2021, and then you guys resolved it by the end of July, and that's why you considered that the start of your relationship. But you guys were like off and on doing stuff, and then you had, but like that was way before then, but then you had the drama in July, but then you resolved it, and that's why. But you guys were a thing long before then. Yeah. But again, shit was happening in 2020. You guys were like going on dates and shit in 2020. You can't fool me. I am the ultimate fool because I do this fucking podcast with you and I schedule with you and it's like pulling teeth. So I am the ultimate fool. So you cannot fool me. Being a fool has its perks because now I can recognize other fools.
So you admit that you're a fool. That's all I needed to hear.
I mean, yes, because
who am I to trust a fool's word?
I mean, you got the line wrong. It's who is more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows him? And that's from Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I don't follow
God bless
any
you,
fools.
Alec Guinness. I mean, you
and
do.
You admitted that you're a fool, so I feel like out of both of us, you're the fool.
Yeah. So let's see how many fools you do follow. Actually, I'm gonna pull up your Instagram account just to see how many fools you do.
Do I need
follow.
to like block you? Like, what is all this like investigating here?
It looks like you follow 183 fools.
Is that just my follower count? I feel like you can't just say all the people I follow are fools.
Yeah. In some way, shape, or form, they are. But back to the issue at hand, and that is that I think I have cracked the case. And that is that you were on some drama shit with your ex super duper early on, and then you had some drama later with her, and then you finally got that ironed out. But
I do follow 183 people.
Yeah, I know. Do you think I just came up with a random number?
Some of which are fools, but not all of them.
So you admit that you follow fools. So you're a liar.
Well,
so now you admit to lying as well.
But you have to understand, I follow you, right?
Yes, I included myself in that fucking number.
That's who I was referring to, really. I said some to make you feel a little bit better, but it's really.
But you also follow me, which means that you do follow fools. Which makes you a fool.
You? I can unfollow you right now. That's just that easy.
But you follow my orders as well.
You know who else I follow? I follow a lot of not fools, and I feel like the not fools to fools ratio is what matters more. You know what I mean?
Doesn't really matter. So, are you going to admit that I was right and that July 31st is not your anniversary?
No, because that is the anniversary.
But it's not.
You see,
It's
I
not.
feel as though I've
What was
had
so
these sort of
special about that
arguments
day?
with
What was so
Jennifer as
special
well, right?
about
Where,
okay, and
like, not about this particular thing, right? But we've had the arguments like this before. And pretty much what happens, right, is that she has created a truth in her mind that isn't a truth in reality. And I have to tell her the reality of the situation. And the reality of the situation, Nick, is that it's July 31st, right?
but what happened on that day that makes you think that it is your anniversary?
Well, it's the day where I was like, hey, do you want to make this our anniversary day? And she was like, yes. That was it. That, boom, it happened. Just like
But
that.
that's not your real anniversary day.
That's
That's just
how
the
it
anniversary
works.
of the
We
day
both
where you
agreed to it.
decided it was your
Even
anniversary.
though she decided to gaslight me a minute ago,
But it's
you know.
not your real anniversary. That's not the anniversary of when you started dating. And I
Yeah, yeah.
propose that you change it to the day of your first date.
Well, you're not in the relationship, so you can't propose
I was the
relationship.
one who got you two together.
Not true. Not
Very
true.
true. Very true. You guys would have fallen apart without me years ago.
That's
Years ago.
no. We've only been dating for a year, so years sounds a little excessive, you know.
No, 2 years ago. You would have fallen apart before you guys even like spoke to each other. If it
I
weren't
feel
for
as
that.
though you take a lot of credit where none is deserved.
I have done so much to save this shit, and this is the thanks I get. This is the thanks I get, everyone. Listen. He is ungrateful for all
He
the
didn't
effort
do anything,
that
yet he
I
wants
have
credit.
spent preserving your relationship and helping and being a couples therapist and all of that. I do so much, and this is the thanks I
Nick,
get.
I never
Even
come to
on
you
my
for
birthday
therapy.
special. Even on my
At this
birthday
point, can we
special.
really even call it a birthday special? We talked about your
We
birthday for like
can.
5
We
minutes.
can. We can. We can and we will. You're goddamn right. That's the fucking episode title. It's gonna be in there somewhere.
So how about you
figure something out.
propose a gift? Because all the gifts
How
I
do-
said you didn't like.
How about I propose a gift? $50 million.
Okay, well, no. Okay, I'll veto that right now before we
I'll
get any
settle for
farther.
$49.5 million.
You know what? Like, this is a fun little game. I like this. For sure we can do this for like 15 more minutes until the podcast is over. No.
Let's do it, pussy. Let's fucking go.
No, you know
coward.
what? Yeah. Okay. You tell me a number, and I'll tell you how I feel about it.
Okay. We're gonna. I don't want to lowball you. That's the thing. I don't want to go too low, because if I say something and you agree to it, then we're fucked. Right? We're stuck there.
Exactly. We want to make sure that we're stuck in this constant loop for as long as possible.
I have to work my way down from $49.5 million down to an acceptable range for him, because he is broke.
Of course.
Not as broke as me, but very broke.
You know, actually, I did get paid on Friday.
He did get paid.
I only got paid for 1 week's worth of work though, since I had the 1 week out for COVID, right? So it wasn't as big of a check as I would have liked, but still, hey, I got paid. That's pretty cool. The problem was though, I did owe a little bit of money to Jennifer, and I had to pay for some things, and I bought myself a new phone.
So, how much money do you have left? Let's lay that ship bare for the audience.
Well, I don't want to let you know how much I started with, but what I will tell you is how much I have left of my paycheck.
Okay, let's hear it.
Right. So I started out with a paycheck. Let me get the exact number for you, right? Because
let's hear it.
I don't want to be dishonest here, right?
Yeah, of course, because you would never be dishonest.
I would never,
despite the evidence that I just provided earlier.
Okay, well, since you said I would never be dishonest, let me go to what I was saying, right? So I acquired $693.04. For my paycheck, right? 1 week, not too bad.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, and I have spent of that money. I have spent $625.
I will take the rest of it.
No, well, no, because let's go through my transactions here, right? I paid off some debts.
I'll take the rest of it. That's the gift amount. I want to
bought
take
myself some food
literally
on
the
Saturday
rest of that entire paycheck
because I felt like I deserved it. Bought myself some games because I felt like I deserved it. Bought myself a new phone because I felt like I deserved it. Bought myself a screensaver for my phone because I felt like I deserved it.
Why do you need to buy a screensaver for your phone? That's weak shit.
It's screen protector. My bad. I
was about to say just right click someone's JPEG. You're not on the NFT shit, are you?
No. Then I bought myself a subscription to a book for one of my classes, and then I bought gas. Oh, and then I paid a subscription.
So how about you give me the rest of it?
One of my video services.
So how about you give me the rest of it? Oh, you're one of your video services, huh?
I didn't want to label them
shit.
in case,
you're into some freaky shit.
There's some potential sponsors in the future, right? But those services out there, right? You got all the big ones, right?
Damn, you're into some freaky shit, dude. Damn.
I feel like I should just say it at this point because I feel like you're incriminating me with these accusations of how you're presenting.
Some freaky shit, bro.
Fine. I'll tell you. I got the student plan. I got the student plan, all right? So I got a discount, all right?
Damn, I didn't know Black.com made a student plan. That's funny.
Okay.
That's good to know.
I don't even know what website you're talking about at this point.
Oh, no, that's too mainstream for him. He likes the real fetish shit. That's what he wants.
You know what? Since it appears as though I'm accused, I'll just tell you what the subscription is for then. Okay.
I mean, whoa, dude, you're talking about us losing sponsorships, bro. Should we get into the kind of shit you're watching, bro?
57 cents for the YouTube Premium student plan. Because I like to watch YouTube videos and I listen to YouTube Music as my music service instead of Spotify or any of the other ones. It's one payment for two services that I use. So I was like, you know what?
Okay. So how about you don't tell us what you're actually buying, and we'll just leave it at that, and we'll just pretend like that's what you're actually buying.
Okay. Since you seem to be accusing me, I told you what it was.
Okay. Yes. So you came up with a lie. All right. That's fine. You know, you like what you like. I won't blame you for if that's how you choose to spend your money.
Got my phone there was I got my phone through Verizon, right? There was a special promo going on where apparently my old phone was valued at $800 for trade-in.
Wow.
So I was able to get $800 off of whatever phone I wanted. So I was like, you know what? An $800 discount off of like $1,000 phone makes it a lot more affordable.
Yeah. So back to the money that you're gonna give me. I think you should give me the rest of that week, and here's why. Right? So that was, we'll call it my birthday week, right? So you should give me all the money, or all the rest of the money that you made that week, because it was my birthday that week, and you should.
Well, technically, the weeks that I worked to get this money were way before your birthday. You see what I'm saying?
But you did get paid for them.
Yeah, but I got paid on Friday.
Fine. How about
the
this?
week begins on Sunday, so it still wouldn't be your birthday week.
All right, fine. How about this?
I didn't even get paid last Friday. I got paid the Friday before that. So technically, you see what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make sense at all.
So how about this? So how about from the Sunday, the 18th, to Friday, what is it, the 20... Today. So from Sunday to today, you give me all that money. How about that?
But I get paid bi-weekly. You see what I'm trying to say?
Okay, so when you get the money, you give me that money.
No, how about this? How about I will buy my friend Nick A game. Let me figure out what game I want to play with him. That way I can buy it for him.
I already kind of vetoed those 3 games that you had
You know what?
suggested
I'll buy
before.
him Castle Crashers because I really want to play that game with him.
No.
Okay, he doesn't like Castle Crashers.
Then you
right?
literally would be wasting your money.
Why? It's a good game.
You should honestly rather put your money in the ground, because then at least your dog might dig it up and give it back to you.
Okay, all right. You want a different game. I got you. I will buy you Elden Ring and we can play it together. That's a fun idea. There's a multiplayer on Elden Ring. So let's do it.
Is it the same as like all the Dark Souls multiplayers where you have to do that stupid like summoning bullshit for it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of dumb, but hey, multiplayer is multiplayer. It's fine.
I mean, that's honestly not a terrible idea, but like as far as games go, but like the multiplayer kind of sucks for that. So
it
like
kind of does, but
if you actually wanted to find a game that we could play together, that would actually be one of the worst ones.
That would be one of the worst ones. Oh well, I guess in terms
not
of the
worst as in
but...
like worst as in like the worst, like with a T, worse as in like with an E. You know.
You're being a little silly with.
But if you wanted me, honestly, again, that's not that isn't like a terrible idea. You know,
so
I wouldn't mind having Elden Ring. It's just if your main goal was something we could play together, I just feel like there's something we could play that was more convenient.
Well, I feel like it'd be fun though, right? Because then you could stream it. I could be there, and in the chat, and I could experience the game with you for the parts that maybe I'm not able to be a part, and then the parts that I am able to be a part of, I'll right there. You see what I'm trying to say?
I mean, I feel like we could do that with just about any game, though. You know?
Yeah. Technically, yes, right? But I feel as though, I'm not gonna lie, Nick, there's some games that you play that I just don't really have a lot to say about because I don't really know a lot about them. Whereas I feel like
maybe
Elden
you should start
Ring,
playing those. Maybe you should start playing those. Anywho,
I know
I think
enough about them to kind of give some. I feel like some interesting commentary, right? Maybe some suggestions.
Perhaps.
Because I feel as though whenever there's games that you don't like, you need a little bit of guidance, to make it easier for you because you're not willing to go the extra steps. And even then, with guidance, sometimes you aren't really willing to to put in those extra steps. But it's all right. It's all right. We'll find a game for you. I thought Elden Ring was a good choice, but I got you. You want to play Assassin's Creed Black Flag multiplayer with me? I got you. That's all you wanted to do. That's all you had to say. Let's do it.
I already own it. I own it twice, actually.
It's pretty much just glorified hide and seek, but if that's what you like, man. Hey,
I literally own it twice. I have it. It came with my Xbox.
Do you
want
to own it a third time? That's all you had to say.
No.
Okay. I'll keep thinking. You just sit there. You want Overwatch? I can buy Overwatch. Let's do it.
Oh, all right. How about we continue this haggling later? Because we need to read the big red button, and I have a really good one actually. I'm actually really impressed with this one. This one's actually really fucking good. Man. This is actually really fucking good. I would like to close this part out by saying that of course our negotiations come to nothing because it is damn near impossible to negotiate with you sometimes. Also, I accidentally poked a hole in my sheet. God damn it.
Wow.
Oops. Anywho. Yeah, that sucks. Damn it. These are not bad sheets. Yeah. But anywho. Yeah. So, my big red button question for this week is... Are you ready for this? Y'all ready for this? All right. You will be able to print out food from your computer, but your computer will only have 1 hour of battery life per day, and it will only recharge when the hour ticks past midnight.
Okay, so Say it one more time.
So you will be able to print food from your computer, but you only have 1 hour of time with your computer per day.
Sure. I don't have anything to say. Yeah, let's do it.
It's so you're pressing the button.
Repeat it one more time. I maybe there's something I'm not hearing because it sounds perfect to me. I don't.
So you will be able to print out food from your computer, but you can only use it for 1 hour per day.
Yeah, I guess I don't see a problem with that. Unless you start defining computers like by every single thing that has a screen, because then at that point, we're getting a little ridiculous.
But don't
If
you need to do
if you
schoolwork on your
think of a
computer?
computer as what a computer is, right? Of what a computer usually is known as, right? Then I don't see a problem with that.
But don't you need to use your computer for schoolwork?
Not technically. I could buy like a laptop.
No, that
Or
counts. That
I could buy a
counts.
tablet with like a keyboard.
No. Stop trying to work your way around it.
You
All right.
see, there's so many ideas that I could do without a computer, right?
Any internet thing with a keyboard.
You see, now you just loped in like everything.
Your laptop
My Xbox
and your PC.
My Xbox has a keyboard on it. It's a video keyboard, screen keyboard. My phone has a screen keyboard. You see, now you just
Your
find
phone
every single
and
thing
your phone
that has a
and your
keyboard.
Xbox don't count. Phone and Xbox don't count.
If I buy a tablet, it won't have a keyboard. The keyboard is attachable.
But you
feel like
you can't do your schoolwork on there, So
sure, I don't see why I can't. I don't. It's fine.
There's some shit that needs to be like desktop only, isn't it?
No, I don't see why I can't just do schoolwork on a tablet with
a
keyboard attached to it.
For me, it is. For me, there's been a couple of things where I just needed to be desktop only, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm further along in school than you are.
I'm in my sophomore year. Granted, you only have a sophomore year because you're doing 2 years. So I feel like
I think I'm doing a 3+1. I'm not sure. I don't know.
We're both at 2 years.
It's still up in the air. I'm gonna meet with someone to talk about that actually. But that's sort of up in the air right now. But still.
Yeah, I met up with those people. They told me that apparently on my profile they can't make it to where I'm a transfer student. I have to like be under some sort of plan, right? So right now my plan is it just says Associates of Arts.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they said that would give me the most credits for financial aid.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, that's fine or whatever. It's a little silly that they can't just put me as a transfer student. Make all my classes worth financial aid, but hey man, I guess they have their own little issues to sort out.
Okay, but that's not important. The question is, if you can't do if we count all right, so if you had desktop only work for homework and you could only do it for 1 hour per day, but you could also print food from your computer, would you do it?
Yeah, I would just buy multiple computers.
No, not how it works. You can print food from any computer, but you only get 1 hour of computer time.
You see, I feel as though this is why sometimes questions aren't fun with you, Nick, is because you try to really just
I have to find
make it restrictive.
I have to find the point where you would say yes.
It was an easy question.
You would say no. So if you would, when you say no, I have to find the point where you would say yes. And if you say yes, I have to find the point where you would say no. So we can kind of learn more about you as a person. And I thought that's what you wanted. I thought you wanted to talk about yourself.
I do. You know what? If it's about talking about me, I can accept it. Let's talk about me more.
But yeah, that's all the time we have this week. I'd like to thank my my lovely godfather, and my
Yeah,
incredible,
of course.
our incredible patron, Justin Connor. Thank you very much for your patronage. If you want to support us, head on over to patreon.com/IIHS podcast. That is 2 of the letter I's, HS podcast, all one word. On Twitter, we are at IIHS podcast. Our handle is the same on Instagram. Go on over and check us out. And yeah, I think that's all I really need to
Weren't
say.
we
Again,
talking?
happy
I
birthday
feel
to
like
me.
you kind of just shifted, didn't you?
Happy birthday to me.
You
I've
did this
been
quite a bit,
the
I've
birthday
noticed.
boy, incredibly influential.
And I've been the birthday boy, highly successful.
You're not. You're no. Are we gonna have
Thank
to
you
keep
for
doing this
watching.
until you get it right? Are we gonna have to keep doing this till you get it right? I've been the birthday boy, highly. Fuck no, no! I'm highly influential. No, I failed. I need to commit seppuku for that. Fuck.
You heard
I've
it,
been the
guys.
birthday boy, incredibly influential.
And I've been the birthday boy, incredibly
Shut the fuck
influential.
up! No! How hard is this to get? We've done this every week for 23 straight weeks. God damn it. I've been the birthday boy, incredibly influential.
And I've been boy birthday, a successful highly.
Shut the fuck up. I've been the birthday boy, incredibly influential.
I've been Tyrene Calypso, the villain from Borderlands 3.
Nobody cares about Borderlands references. Okay? No. I've been incredibly influential, the birthday boy. We'll see if that works better for you. Let's hear it. Let's fucking hear it. Let's go. Can you do it?
I don't know, man. It's a lot of pressure.
You can do it. You can do it. You know what? I'm going to say something very nice. I think you can do this incredibly simple task.
And I've been incredibly simple. Oh, dang it.
You son of a bitch. I don't want this episode to be longer than an hour and 20 minutes. Can you please? Fuck.
And I've been one son of a bitch. Thank you for watching.
I've been the birthday boy, incredibly influential.
And I have been quite the intelligent fellow.
Fucking shut the hell up, you stupid bitch.
I go by highly successful, but you can call me Danny.
Doesn't count.
You can call me Trey if you want.
Doesn't count. Nope.
You know,
from the top. I've been the birthday boy, incredibly influential.
And I've been the birthday boy, highly successful.
No! I will Stanley Kubrick the shit out of this. I will make you do this 127 fucking times until you get it right. I've been the birthday boy, incredibly influential.
And I've been Hollow Knight lover, highly successful.
Shut up! I've been the birthday boy, incredibly influential.
And I've been playing games this entire time, and it's
all
been
you need to
great,
fucking
guys.
say. All you need to fucking say is, and I've been highly successful. That's all you need to say.
Hey
That's
Nick,
all you
real
need to
quick,
fucking
since
say.
this seems like it's gonna last a while, what do you think I should do after this?
I think you should go suck a fat dick. All right.
Well,
One more time, please. I need to finish this fucking episode. Can we please fucking do this? Fuck. Okay. It's real simple. Please, just do this for me. Okay? I've been the birthday boy, the only birthday boy, incredibly influential.
And I've been highly...
Please, just one more word, and we're home free. Come on, don't hold me hostage like this, please.
I suppose I could say it. I've been highly successful.
Oh my God, he did it! Thank
The birthday
the
boy.
Lord. No! No!
It's alright. If we just cut it before then, you're good to go.
No, it's too much work now. Fuck it. God damn it. God damn it. Do we do it one more time?
No, I think that was perfect. All of them.
You know what? I've given up on life. Yeah. See you guys next week. Bye.